wow.
Yeah.
Wow, we're live, everybody. Welcome to the Tgyk podcast. I am Kevin.
Yes.
The guy wearing the hat is
Nico.
yeah. The one with go tank trunks,
It's Theo.
and then we have
Seb.
last but not least,
I am here.
Hey!
There's no one left.
I was looking around. Who else is here? Oh, it's me. Hello, friends.
So I don't know. I gotta introduce ourselves, right? We're the four guys that talk about stuff, anime, non-anime, whatever. We talk about it all, We're news, stock markets, Minecraft. We got it all here, man. It's a package deal, Might as well call us the Canadian not New York market because that's not what we are. So anyway. So usually, I don't know, I guess we rotate people to talk about topics, and today's my turn because I guess that's just how the circle goes.
Not just how it do, man.
Yeah, man. All right, let's start this off. I got this all scripted out. I'm prepped. I'm ready, man.
Yes.
Today, we're going to talk about popular media dads.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like, are they actually dads?
Like fictional or like dads in...
Oh, yeah, popular media dads. So they're like fictional.
Okay.
Yeah, because then, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about real life.
Yeah, man. Who cares about that, man? Whatever, man. That's too real life, dog.
Too.
Like
We don't come to
dads.
YouTube for real life.
Yeah, only fake anime titties.
Yes.
Anyway. Anyway. So recently, Shang-Chi came out, right? And everyone loves a good movie. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm 100% sure it's gonna be good.
Oh, I've seen the dad memes.
Yeah, I've seen the trailers, and the memes, and we all know what that movie's about, right? I mean, that movie
Dads.
is
Ten
basically
Rings.
about it's about
It's about an
Whatever.
issue with Ariana Grande and her dad.
Yeah.
What?
It's just the dad being disappointed,
10 rings.
Disappointed
Ten
dad meme.
rings. Disappointed dad,
Oh.
And so, how in anime, there's dad jokes about like, dad's never home, or he'll show up like once every season, and it'd be like, "Hey son, what's up?" And then the son would be like, "Oh shit, who this?"
I almost died, Dad. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, so we have that kind of like memes, right? But then for like Western media, well, there are also those kinds of stereotypes, right?
Right.
But there's other stereotypes that are not present in, I guess, anime,
hmm
right? And so some of these I've labeled them as the good, the bad, and the doofus.
I see.
Nice.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, and the doofus.
Well, I mean, like for there to be stereotypes for dads, they have to be around.
That's true. And
They're never
animes-
around, so
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some that are around, and then some that are not around, right? But then
yes,
they're not really like the theme of the show.
right.
They're just there to progress the story and to build character, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we'll go off with the bad fathers because those are the easy ones. Because obviously, you look at them, you watch the show or whatever, you'd be like, man, this guy, he's shit. He's garbage. He's top tier trash. All right. All right. So
Okay.
I'll have a few. I'm gonna
Right.
list out.
Get
All
our
right,
memories jogged.
Yeah, Darth Vader. Right off the bat, dude. Darth Vader. Oh,
Okay.
He's literally trash, man. Kills the mom. Like, before the babies are even born. Like, what kind of dad does that, right? And then he's never there until, like, the last 10 seconds before he dies. And it's just like, bro, like, what?
I tried killing you, son, a few times.
Like for like
Didn't work out.
for like 3 movies, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
then,
Oh my
next,
gosh.
we have Eagles from Guardian of the Galaxy.
The living planet.
Yeah, he's
Ego.
your stereotypical, bang and leave, right?
Yes.
Like, it's,
Well, his whole
it doesn't have to be a god like entity, you know. Just could be a regular schmuck. But Eagles was what I thought of, so I think like because he's part of the Marvel Cinematic.
true.
You know, everyone should know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Marvel does have a lot of like stories where the hero centers around just like the father figure or even the father itself. Like even Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2 that center around like his whole relationship with his dad, especially the second one.
Yeah, his daddy issues particularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think like the producers have like that issues?
All
Like,
the writers
are
are like-
just, all the writers are just traumatized. They're just like it's how they interviewed to become a writer. at Marvel.
Has a
It's
relationship with your father.
It's very good. Oh, you're hired. Yeah,
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I guess another one is Thanos, obviously.
Oh, that's a bad dad for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember the line, but basically he said "sorry, kiddo" before he threw her off a cliff.
Oh yeah,
He
pretty
sheds a
much.
tear, man. He sheds a tear. You know, he's just like, oh, big Pepe sad. You know.
That's a big fake tear, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's a fake tear for sure. It's
And
like
then
getting
he-
sent to the principal's office.
Yeah.
Kind of fake tears.
Yeah, and then we have our favorite father from Avatar, Mr. Fire Lord Ozai, aka
yes.
the Phoenix Lord.
What a
Yes,
Dude, they had
it
like a
wouldn't-
whole line of jerk dads.
what a horrible dad.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a TGYK podcast if we didn't talk about
That's true.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's true.
Yeah, I had to get it out, you know, for the first
Yeah.
for the first bit.
So
Yeah,
let's
I
talk
mean-
about why Ozai was a piece of shit.
But I mean, do you
First
guys like? Is there any like other examples of just terrible fathers that you guys could possibly
hold on.
think of?
I'm thinking
What about the dad? What's his name? From Phineas and Ferb, Doofenshmirtz or whatever.
I don't remember the dad that much.
Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, the bad guy. He was his dad.
Yeah,
He had a
but
daughter.
wasn't he like a good dad though?
I don't know. That's why I'm
You don't-
asking.
Oh, I see.
Well, I have no idea because
I've
never
seen
watched it.
I've seen memes where it's just like even though he was like the bad guy of the show, he was still like a good dad. Like he wanted the best for his kid.
Mm.
While being a bad guy.
Yeah. Just because you are a bad guy.
Doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know it. You know what? I know what you mean. You know who's a bad dad? Dr. Wiley. He's a bad dad.
What who is his daughter, son?
Doesn't
Well,
have any. He makes robots.
He's technically the co-creator of Proto Man.
Oh,
Technically,
I see.
Proto Man's got two dads.
Okay, so on that same kind of line of thinking, then like the guy from iRobot, the scientist from iRobot.
Was he a bad dad though?
I mean,
He's a good guy, but also he created the artificial intelligence that made all the robots bad.
Would that be more of like a creation though, and less of like I don't know.
Well,
we
he
won't
did
go down
give he did give Sonny a personality.
Holy shit! How did we skip FMA? Someone
yeah,
in
Mr. Tucker.
yes, Shotaka.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
horrible.
Oh,
horrible
dude, even Hohenheim.
Hohenheim had problems. He had issues for sure.
He's one of those. Yeah, he's like one of those like when you first meet him and the story turns him out into like a bad father, but then he kind of like pulls the Darth Vader and redeems himself at the end, or you realize he was not
well-
deep down. He wasn't
yeah.
totally
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah, you can't not put him on the list. He's basically alchemist Darth Vader.
kind
Well,
of.
he's more of like his job is more important than his family.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Bojack, right? Where his dad's just like, you know, he's always writing. If he's not writing, he's just drunk all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like one of
And
those
then
like
his son's just traumatized.
yeah, like one of those things where he became also in like Shang-Chi where like because the loss of the mothers and originally the dad was like a great father and always there. The one I was gonna bring up was Dean and Sam and Dean Winchester's father, John Winchester. He's not a great dad, and he literally turned his like sons into like warriors and they didn't have a proper childhood. Like it's like one of those like I love you, but I will treat you horribly but that doesn't mean I still won't sacrifice myself for you. So it's like it's harder to hate someone like that, if you know what I mean.
Mm-mm-mm. In Hohenheim's case, like a lot of these bad dads, like the reason Darth Vader's at the top of the list is because he had like 3 movies to like have a better chance at being a good dad. But then like
3 chances.
he had 3 chances. And Hohenheim, you see him in the beginning and he's only ever talked about in the third person. Like there's no direct scenes with him. And in the last, let's say, 1/4 of the series, it literally shows you everything that happened to him, to why he left the boys and what he's been, and the good stuff that he's been doing while he's been absent.
Yeah.
Like he loved his kids so much that he didn't want to watch them grow old and die in front of his eyes.
It's your
So it's like,
typical anime trope, right? You show
That's
up
a
for
classic
two
immortal guy
episodes.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like another example of a bad dad would be from, I know Theo would know, would be Adventure Times, where Finn's dad is literally
Oh my god.
he's terrible. Like he's like this space traveler, and then he ends up meeting
I
Finn.
think Greg
Yeah, and he's
Greg
just like,
Mertens.
He's a freeloader.
He's a
He's a
bad
freeloader.
dad, man. He would like take advantage of his kid's kindness and like try and basically like, oh hey, you're a hero, right? Come help your dad. And when he helps his dad, he's like, yo, peace out, bro.
Yeah.
Martin
Also-
Mertens?
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin. Yeah, Martin Mertens. Greg. Who's Greg?
He comes and he goes, and then Finn's just like, "Oh my god, my dad! I'm gonna
Dude.
help him."
It was so bad. Like he hurt his kids so bad that he went through like an episode where all he wanted was revenge because it's his dad's fault he lost his arm.
my God.
True.
Like,
I
dude.
also find it funny when like the main character is like a not so great father. Like like even though like both Theo and I really love Goku and Dragon Ball Z, he's a horrible father. That's why Piccolo had to raise Gohan.
Gohan's dad is Piccolo.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Same with like even I'll still give some props to Naruto, even though he's trying at least. Like I think
Yeah, there are many episodes where he's trying, but it's a Hohenheim situation, right?
Yeah,
Because we know where
exactly.
he came from, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this guy literally fought in wars since he was 16 years old.
yeah. Basically, if you're the
he's
main shonen
basically,
character, don't be a father.
Yeah. You're too busy for children.
But like, at least he can clone.
Yeah.
But it's not enough for Boruto.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't understand Kagebunshin clones.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh
I
yeah.
have a question: which one of these fathers do you think is worse, Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin?
I think
Peter
Oh.
Griffin for me.
yeah, the theme of the show wise, Peter Griffin's a huge piece of shit. At least
Yeah,
Homer,
Peter. Yeah.
like in the intro to The Simpsons, isn't it like there's like photos of like, oh no, it's not in the intro, but basically he comes home to take care of his family, and there's that whole like, I guess in 20 seasons worth of cartoons there's gonna be good moments, but like he has that photo of what's the baby's name?
Oh, the
Maggie?
one where he's in the power plant and he has the photos all collaged at the front.
Do it for her.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
basically had a cool job working in a bowling alley, but then because he had 3 kids, he had to go back to the nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
So,
no,
yeah.
Peter Griffin
Just
is
Peter-
definitely the worst.
Yeah, does Peter even work?
He does. He works at a
Is
brewery.
he on welfare or what? Like,
No, he works at a brewery.
In my 10 years of casually catching it on TV when I used to have cable, I had no idea he had a job.
I've seen him go to a pub more than him go work at.
He
a brewery.
has 2
Yeah.
jobs. He worked at a toy factory, and then he worked at a brewery.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like if you watch Family Guy, honestly the main character is Lois. She has so much like character development,
yeah.
and then she's like, why am I even here? And she has the most like profound adventures and episodes. I feel like she's the main character.
She's carrying that family for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Peter, because I watched Family Guy up until recent, like up until season 1 up until now, and Peter just doesn't even realize he has kids.
Yeah.
Like Homer knows his kids.
Yeah.
He knows who his kids are. He doesn't forget he has a kid,
Mhm.
but he knows he does. But like whenever they talk about Meg, for instance, Meg, he forgets Meg is his kid. Meg is the neglected one.
Yeah, there's a reason why all she hears is "Shut up, Meg."
Yeah.
Yeah, like no, hands down, gold medal, bad dad, Peter Griffin.
Lois and Meg deserve better.
They really do. And so does Marge. But like
Marge already had that episode where she left with Homer.
Yeah, at
Yes,
least
exactly.
Homer wants to be better at the very least. Peter just is fine with being a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like Homer, he's just stupid. Like he's just like a dumb guy. But then, like at his core, if you watch Futurama too, it's basically like Fry is a young Homer, where he hasn't had kids or any of that responsibility yet. But he's just like he's kind of like worthless.
Yeah.
But he
Yes.
has to become worth something to take care of his family. That's why he works at the power plant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Matt Groening,
Yeah. How are you?
really good creator.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are we still
I
talking about
agree.
bad dads?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
do you have one? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm starting to think of like good dads, but we can still keep
Oh,
talking
we
about
can jump straight into the good dads, man. I got a list of
Okay.
that too.
because
I'm prepared.
because we mentioned our go-to always Avatar: The Last Airbender, and even though we were kind of like whatever about Legend of Korra, I really enjoyed Tenzin as a father.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh, he's such a dad.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he was making dad jokes. He was
Dude,
doing just
He's even a dad, not to just his own kids, but like he's like a father figure to Korra, like father away from home.
Mhm.
Right.
yeah.
Like, oh, they have so many touching moments. Like when he was like, "All right, you could stay pro bending and stuff. It seems to help. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that this is the way you should learn." And she's all like, "Oh my god!" And she like hugs him, and he's all like, "Aw."
And he's literally like gonna be the most fatherist father because he's trying to make more airbenders before the whole spirit awakening thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has like a bunch of kids, but he always tries to make sure to make time for, and they all have different levels of maturity, but he knows how to like work with each one of them.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, Tenzin's a really good.
Yeah.
Wait, at least he's probably a better father than Aang.
Oh, and like we just had that conversation. If you're the main character, bro,
That's
you're
true.
too busy for a family.
Yeah. That's why
You're too busy.
Tenzin had to, skip a few.
Because I think he only paid attention to Tenzin, because Tenzin was a
Airbender.
Yeah, the other
yeah.
two were like kind of like Boomy and the lady
Hana?
was like whatever.
Oh, Boomy was okay. He was doing all right.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
Boomy was like,
Well, there was that one episode
They
where
take care of
Boomy
themselves.
and I think her name is starts with a K, isn't it? Kana?
oh, his sister or whatever.
The
Tenzin's
sister, Waterbender, and non-bender bro. Were basically there was that one episode where like you were always dad's favorite, his little precious airbender.
Yeah,
Mm.
like they would go on trips together and shit.
Yeah, to visit all the air temples, and basically the siblings were left alone, so he had to
Yeah.
become like a general, and she became like a super duper healer to like even be
Her name is
recognized.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah.
And I think
yeah.
I think that's why like when Boomy gets airbending, it doesn't really change his personality and it doesn't really change his like perception on how things are because he grew up without it. And then he's like,
Yeah.
if it's taken away from me, I don't really care. I was successful as like a military general without having any airbending or any kind of
Yeah.
bending powers, right? So
Yeah. I think there's a reason why they keep like writers keep using the uncles as a way to kind of like have an avenue to if they intentionally write the father as like absent or not as like involved or not so great, they always like give the good properties to the uncle character.
Actually, yeah, that's so true. Like, I mean, that happened in like Bel Air.
Yeah, Uncle Phil.
Yeah, dude, Uncle Phil is like
Yeah.
the chattest of all dads. Dude.
Yeah. Because Will
Yeah.
Smith's dad was the worst.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he's
god.
literally
so
the worst.
bad.
yeah, if you guys don't know, for you youngins who haven't partaken in Fresh Prince of Bel Air, there's literally only one episode where Will Smith's dad shows up, and he shows up, gets Will super excited to do stuff, and then he just leaves and
He
abandons him
ghosted
again.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just dips.
Yeah. Ooh.
fucking the worst.
So bad.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Uncle
Worst.
Phil, on the other hand,
Good
was
dad.
he literally did all the dad stuff for him.
Yeah, Uncle's saving the spotlight. Like Uncle Piccolo, Uncle Iroh, Uncle Phil.
Yep. All the uncles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally Uncle from Jackie Chan Adventure.
Actually, in Spider-Man, you know, like
Uncle
Miles,
Ben?
Miles. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's a different.
Actually,
situation,
Miles'
though.
dad is a really good dad.
Yeah, and his uncle is also good too.
Mm.
He's a bad guy, but he's
a
not
bad
a
guy,
bad
but he's sad.
guy.
Right? Like, I mean, when Miles like has troubles with his parents, right, or his dad, like they clash, right? Because his dad's a good guy and wants his son to, just typical dad stuff, right? Like,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
son to do well, and then Miles is like, man, I'm a teenager, I'm gonna do teenager stuff, right? And then he'll go hang out with his uncle. His uncle's cool. His uncle's like, yeah, don't worry, man.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna
cool."
hang out.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
then,
like-
like when shit hits the fan, like in the movie, right? Like I guess the recent one, whatever.
Yeah.
Or even in the video game, like his uncle is just like, "Oh, I got your back," right? Like, like you need help, I got you. Doesn't matter if I'm putting myself on the line, right? I'm gonna help you out because you're my
Yeah.
nephew.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's good shit, dude.
Wow, what
Yeah.
what good dads.
But I mean, we can move on to like good dads now that we're here.
Wait,
And actually,
I
I
think-
had trouble with good dads because the silly, dumb dads were
It's
like
the majority
you're
of
kinda
good dads.
You're like, are they good or are they dumb? You know?
Yes.
Yeah,
So it's
they're
really
just like
hard.
comedic relief type of thing.
Yeah, but I've narrowed it down to a few.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think there's only two I have on my list
There's
here.
only two.
Don't worry, we'll fill it up with other.
All right, I have Joe West, who is
Oh
the
yeah.
dad in The Flash.
Good dad.
He's the
Good dad.
adopted father of Barry Allen and
Joe.
Yeah.
yes, they're Detective West. Right, and then another one is Phil Dunphy from Modern Family.
Oh,
Agreed.
good. Also a good dad.
Because
Solid dad.
He's a good dad, but then his antics puts him into silly situations sometimes
Yes.
for comedic relief.
Yes.
But he's not like a goofy dad because he's actually a good dad.
Yes, I agree. Like all like the awkward situations he's put in, he's trying to bring a smile to somebody's face.
Mm.
But then it's screwed up fantastically. And then he's like, how do I get out of the situation? And then boom, that's the comedic relief for that episode, right? But
Yeah.
then almost every other turn, it's kind of like a Lois and Peter situation, except for if Peter was likable. because
Mm.
Lois is always like, I could do better, and then his Phil Dunphy's wife is doing the same thing, but then
Yeah.
every time he does cool dad stuff, she's like, I remember why we were still together. I remember. You're a nice guy.
Yeah, he
Uh,
loyal.
Yeah. I love that show. And it's so great because almost every single one of those characters is the perfect portrayal, as if you can imagine like your own family members and like I guess your gay uncles or your uncle that has a gold digging wife. Like everyone
Yeah.
can quote unquote
Yeah,
gold digging
yeah.
wife, because Sofia Vergara in the show portrays as like she actually like really likes or loves her husband, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she has a job, so.
yeah, so she's fine. Oh man.
But man, what's was it Jake or no? Like, who was Sophia married to? What's the dad's name?
Oh, what's his
He
name?
actually had. I mean, he was a terrible father, and then he had a second chance to be a good
Yeah.
father to Manny, who was Sophia's son. It's like
Yes.
his adopted son, right?
Yes.
And he actually was actually decent at that because he had a second
Yeah.
chance.
He did, and
Mm.
he realized a lot of stuff too. Like if you watch the show, he'd be like, "Oh shit, I didn't do that with whoever." So I'm gonna tell Manny the way that I never could. Like he does all the awkward stuff that he should have done as a parent with
Yeah.
Manny, right? So he has this whole
Yeah.
like arc.
Would you guys consider let me know if you guys think it's a good dad. I think he's a pretty entertaining dad. I personally enjoyed him, but Death the Kid's dad in Soul Eater.
Hey, he loved his kid.
Yeah.
Okay,
He really
Loved his
did.
kid.
He did, yeah.
He's-
I think if he could leave wherever he was trapped in He would have been a superb dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, why was he trapped again?
He
Oh,
was stuck there for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's been
anime
a while.
reason.
Yeah, I haven't seen that show in a while, but I just remember every time he was on screen, I'm like, I love this guy.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you know,
I like him a lot.
He's death, man. You gotta keep the balance.
He's always like that for you, taking care of yourself or whatever, eating, that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Like to an extent, Ichigo's dad as well too, but he's got some things that I wouldn't consider him perfect. He's like a mid-tier dad.
Mid-tier. He's like a C tier dad.
Yeah.
We're talking about S class dads right now.
Yeah, he's C class mission
dad.
dad.
Crash, yeah.
What about Jim Hopper from Stranger Things?
Oh.
In season 2, is he a good dad for Elle? And basically for the other children in the rest of this monster hunting series.
Oh man,
I think he's good because his intention is there. He just doesn't know how to be one
dad
with especially with a kid who's a superpower, and you gotta keep her a secret.
Yeah.
Stuff. And then she's all like, "No, I want to do stuff.
I'm a teenager.
Yeah,
I'm a teenager.
Yeah, but I mean, his reactions to her, I guess, would be the rebellious phase. They're not far off from how a dad would react, anyways.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, that whole scene where he was trying to figure out like what's it like having a preteen, and like, should I be more mean? Should I be more like kind of like I you could see Jim kind of like figuring it out as he goes. I was also going to say, it's not really a dad, but like father figure, and the internet always refers to him as Papa Steve. But like Steve, when he has to like take care of all the kids, the Stranger Things.
Papa Steve. Oh, the older kid.
Yeah, the one with the really nice hair, and he used to be the bully before
Ice cream guy.
Oh, actually, no, I remember why everyone loves him. He's technically the mama. They call him Mama Steve. Never mind. Different dynamic.
He's more of a boss. He's giving the ice cream.
He takes care of his sons and kids.
Yeah. Oh man, there's Mufasa from The Lion King.
It was good.
He's there for 5 minutes.
You know what though? From what we see on how he wanted Simba to be, he was a good dad.
Yeah.
He had a bad brother, good dad.
That's true.
Because I mean, he's getting mad at his kid for going to a place that basically you should never be in. But he also wants him to learn why. And then he breaks the ice by having like a father-son moment.
Yes.
So I mean, like in those first 10 minutes of seeing how he is with his dad, I can see their relationship was probably gonna be pretty good.
I agree.
How about this one? How about Kratos?
Hey, he had I think he had his Hohenheim moment. Like the majority of the game was just like in Full Metal Alchemist, where he's emotionally absent for 3/4 of it, and then like the last quarter he's just like, I guess I should tell my kid stuff.
Yeah. I think Kratos is it's one of those. Man, why are you so hard on the kid, man? God.
Yeah.
Then
you realize. Yeah, but then you realize Kratos. I think Kratos just knows what's coming for him, so he's trying to prepare Atreus for
exactly
trials.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's that very like strict dad, and you as the player know what he went through. So there's a lot of moments where he's treating Atreus like really harshly, and you're like, I get it. Like it's one of those things when you get older, you'd be like, my dad was like, he was hard on me, but I kind of get where he was coming from.
When your whole when your whole existence was destroying those who are above you, and now you find out there are more people above you, and now you have a kid. Well then.
Yeah, so I'm really
know where it's going.
I'm really excited to see how the next game is gonna develop the relationship, because Atreus is more of like a preteen slash. Actually, I think he's a teenager. I'm not sure yet. I haven't checked yet, but he's gonna be a little bit more.
He's a god,
like,
so who knows?
Yeah,
he could be like 50 and still look like that.
That's true.
Just like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's gonna be more angsty and edgy, or who knows. But I'm looking forward to that.
Ooh, what about Mando?
Oh, space
Oh.
dads. Yeah.
Space Dad.
Space dads.
Those are rare. Those are the good ones are rare.
Yo, how did Space Dad do?
I think he did all right. He did all
Given
right.
that it was first it was a paid mission, and then eventually he like grew to care for little old Grogu.
Yeah. See, the thing, if you were to put it all in like real life terms, he originally had a babysitter job, and then he had to adopt the kid.
That's
And
true.
I
He
think-
fed him,
Yeah.
kept him clothed.
I think he did really well, accepting that his kid has to go off to space college.
And this kid's,
Gotta go with the space stranger
His
to
kid
space
is older than
college.
him.
Yeah, I was about to say his kid's older than him.
Yeah,
It's like
so
you know, it's
great.
like cat and dog years. You know, same thing, right?
Yeah. Another good father figure that I saw since like we talked about video games. I don't know if you guys played Uncharted. There's like Sully, who was like the kind of like father
Sully.
figure for Drake, because Drake's father, I don't remember the backstory if he was dead or not around, but yeah, Sully was basically there from as a kid, taught him how to do all the Indiana Jones things, and he's still with you even into the last game, still climbing and doing shit and like.
Oh yeah, he says, "I think I'm getting too old for this."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, another good video game father figure. Up to you guys if you think he's like legit a good father figure. Vesemir from
Okay.
Witcher.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like
Yeah.
Vesemir's more of an
Yeah.
uncle.
He's a more
Cool
of an
uncle.
He has
Oh,
more of
yeah.
an uncle than a father. Because, like, the relationship he has with, I guess, just Geralt, because you don't really see him interact with a lot of other people.
Mhm.
It's more of
Yeah.
just homies.
Mm,
It's like
Did
a
you-
teacher mentor, or like mentor kind of like status. But at the same
Yes.
time, you're like, I'm better than you, so you're not really a mentor. You're more like a cool uncle, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you watch the Witcher movie on Netflix?
It's so
I
bad.
knew
Have-
have not.
It's really good.
have not.
Me and Seb watched it one night. I can't remember. It was like at 11:30 at night one time, and I was like, I can't sleep. And then I just messaged Seb, and he wasn't doing anything. I was like, let's stream it and watch it. And I think if you watch the movie, you will see him as like a kind of like a Kratos at the beginning. But since you've already played Witcher 3 as well, you can see how he has become a dad versus who he was. Right? Even if he's like a cool uncle status.
I think I watched like the first few minutes and I'm like, I gotta go do something, so I like stopped watching it. But I know
Yeah,
it's like
watch
based
tonight.
off of Vesemir, right?
Yeah,
I had no idea.
young
I had no
Vesemir.
idea.
It was really funny seeing
Oh,
Nico's
yeah.
reactions. Like, that's Vesemir. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's like, he's a hunk, man.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like nice
fucking-
brown hair and a beard. I was just like, oh shit, dude.
Okay,
And he was
okay.
75. He was 75 at the time.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. If you do watch that movie, it starts off with some. They don't hold back on the gore and the graphicness. It's very much like
It's very good, and
But
it's,
it's really good.
animated by the same studio that did Korra,
yeah. And
Mm.
Castlevania, I think.
I think. And at the last, oh no, never mind. No.
All right, I think we'll
No,
watch
no.
it together.
Yeah, go watch it. The guy from The Incredibles.
Mr.
Oh,
Incredible?
Mr. Incredible. I don't.
Mr.
I never remember his real name.
I only
Mr.
remember Jack
Incredible.
Jack.
And you got Miss Incredible.
Oh.
And then,
Bob. That's his name.
Bob.
oh,
Is
that's
it short
so
for
generic.
Robert though?
I guess.
No, I think is it Bob?
I think it's just Bob.
It's just Bob. Yeah, it's just,
Bob
Oh.
Incredible. Nice.
Yeah.
Way to just hide your identity.
No, the last names
yeah,
are
and then we have
Par.
Anya Panda. It's like Anya Panda. We got Bob.
Yeah, I only remember that
The
because of
three
that
kids.
dad joke where like their last name is Par, and then if they had another kid, it'd be Subpar. Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah. But yeah, he was a pretty.
Yeah.
Mr. Incredible was a pretty solid dad.
You know what? Yeah,
he
pretty solid.
like even when Incredibles 2 where he felt like kind of like had his midlife crisis and like kind of put the family in danger, he still tried very hard to make up for it.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants
what
the
about,
glory days.
What about dads from Harry Potter?
Oh,
Sirius
man.
Black.
It's just serious. I mean, James Potter would have been a good dad if he didn't die.
What about the Weasley dad? That guy's so
Oh
dope.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah. I think he's a great dad.
Mr.
Pretty dope.
Weasley.
Yeah, I don't remember his first name either.
His name is Arthur.
Yeah, Mr.
Ah.
Mr.
Oh my god, I can hear his wife saying it now.
Mr. Weasley.
Yeah.
You know, he has a high-paying job, but I don't even know if it's a high-paying. I don't know.
I just remember he loved Muggles, and he was all like, "Look
Ministry
at these
of
Muggles.
Magic,
They
yeah.
use like these
Yeah.
things called computers."
He works in the government, but he
Yeah.
also has 7 kids, so that's probably why he looks like he's poor.
But yeah, yeah,
Like a true dad would do.
That's
he
true.
would give all his money
yeah.
to whatever his kids needed, and they were still destitute.
I feel like in the wizarding world, he's like the equivalent of like the Midwest dad kind of aesthetic, where like if he was in the Muggle world, he'd be the one with like the fanny pack and like the sweater with like the John Deere hat and like the socks and sandals.
Yeah, and the N ones
Yep.
or whatever big white sneakers people
Yeah.
wear nowadays. Could be Reebok. I
New
don't
Balance.
Really know.
New Balance,
New
baby.
Balance, Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man. No, he was a good dad.
yeah. Oh, I have a question for you guys since the title has been clickbaited because I made it in like 5 seconds. What was the most tragic like father figure death for you guys?
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm gonna hit you guys with it.
Okay, go.
Stoic.
Wait, who's Stoic?
Hiccup's dad.
How
Oh,
to Train Your Dragon.
oh man.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty sad.
that
eh?
was pretty sad. was pretty sad.
Yeah, he went out with a bang too.
Yeah.
Oh
It's like,
no, Kevin!
It's time for you to be a man, Hiccup.
God damn.
And then you're like, no.
No,
that's sick,
Stoic.
And
Oh,
he
man,
was a good
that-
fucking dad too.
Yeah, that's so tragic. Like, think about it this way. Spoilers, by the way. If you haven't
That movie's
seen
like
the
5
last,
years old now. The
I
latest
know,
one
but-
was 5 years ago.
I know, but like, okay, so, How to Train Your Dragon, Hiccup, his dad, differences. Basically, they bond. They become like homies, and he's like, "Oh, I miss my mom." Blah blah blah. Bam, mom shows up. We're family again. Stoic. I'm in love. Ho ho. And then, Toothless kills his dad.
Because
Yeah.
mind control.
Yeah.
It's mind control.
It wasn't fully his fault.
Mind control.
Yeah.
It was a shitty way to go, and also a shitty way to write such a character's death. It's like mind control dragons
Yeah,
killed him.
I really wanted like a blaze of glory, like sacrifice himself for his son, and not like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he kind of
he-
did, but
Yeah.
And like killed by humans.
yeah,
That would have
yeah,
been the like. But
Well,
I guess
that's what makes it
a kid's
tragic,
movie.
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's a
Because
kid's
it's
movie.
basically a full circle. Like, we hated dragons because they do this. Now that some man figured out how to control dragons, and then now your best friend dragon kills your dad.
Yeah.
Mm.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna say Mufasa because you mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Because like, if you are a good dad in Disney, therefore you must die.
Yeah, that
I mean,
is.
it's the Disney formula. If you got good dads or good parents, they always die.
Wait,
it's
so
sho-
does
it's
that mean
shonen.
Howard Stark's a good dad? Because I mean, he had to die.
He left him some nice things, I guess.
I think he was a good dad based on the era of where he was.
Hmm.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Like, breadwinners were technically, you were a good dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bar was much lower back then.
Yeah.
Now there's things that we have to do called like emotional support.
Yeah,
That's true.
that wasn't a thing.
Yeah. I also felt
Like-
bad for the most recent game that I saw a father figure die was Last of Us 2, when Joel he was playing golf, he didn't make it out alive. That's basically what
There
happened.
was he went out
Swinging.
in a yeah.
Also, yeah, a lot of people were mad about that situation, but you know, like
Didn't even know about that till now. So
well, it was spoiled everywhere because the internet
Really?
was all like so mad, and then they're like, "I can't believe
Oh.
Joel dies," and I'm like, "Well, I can't believe it either, but I guess I know now."
Is that why
Well-
they were mad about? That's it.
There's a lot that they were mad about, but that's not today's topic.
It's okay, that's another thing.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the most video game aside from. I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't played certain games, so I'll just keep it that one. I guess Jiraiya from Nart.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone
great dad
that
figure.
the only dad figure that stayed alive and is continued to do well throughout the entire series of Naruto is like the ramen guys.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
sure.
only father figure of Naruto's that
But
made
he's
it.
also not a ninja, so he's big brain, dude.
Oh, and Iruka Sensei. He literally asked him to be his dad at his wedding.
Oh yeah, see, adopted dad.
He did it.
And yeah, the ramen guy basically had a full life, and like his ramen shop basically was passed down.
Yeah, and he has a chain now.
Oh
He's
A
yeah.
chain of ramen
yeah.
shops.
No, it's because he's got someone in a high position of power.
Yeah. Advertised by the Hokage.
Yeah, it's like, yo, Naruto, man, yo, I need a loan, dog. You know,
Hey, man.
I got some big
No.
business venture I want to explain. Yeah, no problem. Boom.
They invested
No,
hard
boom.
in Naruto, man. They gave him that all you can eat ramen for life, and he still has it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a cheapo.
It's true. It's true.
Dude, I mean, if you got something, might as well use it, right?
It's true.
Perks. That's what he gets for financing the chain.
What a good dad.
A really good dad is Goofy from the Goofy movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Goofy's
He's a
just a
good
good
dad.
dad.
Yeah.
Just
He-
good in general. Single
He,
dad.
he makes
Yeah.
he makes both categories as doofus dad and good dad.
Yeah. I think that's
I mean,
why
when
they
your
had
dad-
to.
when your name is Goofy, right? I
That's
mean,
true. You can't help. I think that's why they had to make his son intentionally kind of like a bit of a dick, because he was all like, "You don't understand me, Dad. You just hold me back." And then Goofy's like, "Oh,
it's okay.
hey, Max. Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Oh, Goofy's such a good
Yeah.
dad.
oh yeah, Asuma
Actually-
from Naruto as well too. I forgot.
Oh, I mean, he wasn't a dad yet.
Yet.
Yeah. He was dead. I don't know if that counts.
He was on the cusp of
It's
fatherhood,
like,
and he
He
didn't.
almost made the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he never quit smoking, so I don't know.
I mean, he was
Not a
gonna
good
go
dad move.
eventually.
Yeah, it was sooner than later.
Yeah.
So
Dads.
But anyway,
Okay.
speaking of goofy, I think that's a perfect segue to the last category, the doofus. The doofus dad. The dads that are just for comedic relief. Because, there are no serious dads, Serious dads are never allowed in sitcoms and shows because that's too real. It's too real. Give us
Yeah,
the
like-
stupid dads where the mom has to take care of everything, all right? That's the kind of dads we want.
Oh yeah.
in the doofus category.
Yes.
All right, and I have more than two.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
three on this list. I got
Okay.
3 on this list. All right.
Okay,
We
go.
got
Okay.
one of my favorites, Oscar Proud from the Proud Family.
hey,
Oh my
This
god.
guy is
yeah.
a complete joke. This guy's a complete joke, man.
yes.
All right, he's a coward. He's stupid because the wife. He's hella whipped. He
He's
looks stupid. He's stupid.
his wife is really. It's one of those situations where she's just too good for him.
Yeah,
And I like how that's a common theme in a lot of these shows where the wife is too good for the dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh my
and then
God,
I guess
yeah.
we have
Huh.
we have Homer Simpson, but we talked about
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
And this one, Jimmy Neutron. His dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's a
His
total
dad. Oh,
dumbass.
yeah.
that
and
show
you're
was
like-
weird.
How is your kid so smart and the dad's a dumbass? Obviously, Jimmy didn't get any of his dad's genes.
Yeah,
It's all from his mom.
it's true. He looks exactly
Yeah.
like his mom.
Yeah. Oh my God. Maybe it's Jimmy's dad isn't his dad.
Oh my god.
Maybe
Oh.
Jimmy was created by his genius mom.
Oh my god.
Oh
Are we
my
opening our third eyes?
I mean, if it had anything to do with ducks, his dad was very knowledgeable.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
That show gave me like weird vibes though. Like Jimmy's parents. Like you would watch the show and then you'd see like Jimmy's parents interact, and it's like, oh, this is it's some weird like swinger energy.
yeah.
Like I don't want to be around this
Oh
actually.
my god, I can't imagine just the neutrons as swingers.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh man.
You can see where that comes from, though. It's that aesthetic of their hippie like lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Or maybe it's like one of those where like the dad is just always making the mom laugh, right? So the mom's just like, I'm gonna keep you around because I laugh. You
Yes.
make me laugh every day, you know?
Yeah, it's like
But then
Carl's
he's
dad
like-
looks like he could be a swinger.
Who's Carl's dad? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 2-for-1 deal for doofus dads in that same era of television / cartoons. It's Cosmo and Timmy Turner's dad.
Oh my god, yeah. Except in Fairy Odd Parents, the mom is also just as bad.
They're just
as the dad.
literally the Turners themselves are terrible parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh
just
my
the worst.
god.
Yeah.
And
They
there's
forget.
Cosmo.
They
Yeah.
forget. Timmy's alive most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good thing he has very odd parents.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Mr. Turner is both a doofus and a bad dad. He's like a combo.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but,
if
like-
he's a bad dad. I think he's just stupid.
I think he's a bad
But he's-
dad.
he cares
I think
for-
he's a
for
bad
Timmy.
dad.
Is he bad?
Does
All
he?
right.
He cares for Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg.
No, his dad is bad, but like Cosmo is. I think.
Oh,
he's-
Cosmo.
Oh,
no,
Cosmo's
Cosmo's a
stupid.
doofus. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about
Oh,
Cosmo.
Yeah,
okay.
Cosmo. Yeah, Cosmo's a doofus, but
He means well.
he always wants. He means well. Like
The
when they
best.
had their own kid.
Yeah.
Poof.
Yes.
I don't like
Is
that.
that what
era.
they named their kid?
They named their kid Poof.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch.
Yo,
Oh,
but did
wow.
you see the post where Poof has purple eyes and brown skin, and Juan Decimo has purple eyes and
No
brown
way. But you- oh, yeah. Juan Decimo would be a terrible dad, though.
That's why she kept Cosmo around.
Oh,
You know, that's
no,
why Wanda
she's-
kept her around, bro.
Cosmo's getting tricked.
He
Getting
is.
strung
Or
along.
he just cares
Or-
that much about Wanda and now cares about the kid.
That's true. Even if he did know, I think he would still be around.
Yeah, I don't even know how
Actually,
fairies
yeah.
are made in that show. I don't. You just poof them in. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know,
they
man.
like cross wands or something. I don't know.
Oh,
It's like-
hell yeah. Hell
Wand
yeah.
magic. I don't know.
Oh
Man.
man.
Put some powder on it. Fairy dust.
Yeah, I think because even in like Danny Phantom and like Rugrats, there was also some like doofus dads as well too, like Stu Pickles.
Oh
That
my god.
entire show is just anxiety and depression sold to
Yeah.
children.
I saw like a picture recently on Reddit where it's just they showed a picture of like the dads in a pool together, and then you look at Stu and you're like, dude, he looks so tired. Like he has not slept in
Well,
days.
Stu
Yeah.
is basically he doesn't work. He's trying to like imagine this. You're a dad. Your whole idea was to be an inventor, and that's what you want to do. And you're never gonna be like, okay, well, you know what? It's not working out. Maybe I should go get a job to support my family. He's like, no, this is gonna be it. But every day you're reminded that
It's
you have a
not it.
child, and you haven't made any money.
Yeah, it was bad.
I just realized you also just described Mark Wahlberg in the Transformers movie when he was like, "I'm gonna be an inventor. This is my daughter, but I care about Bumblebee." Yeah, it's the same character.
Yeah, it's
Also not a good dad.
sad. Doofus dad though is Chad. Is it Chad?
Wait, which one?
From?
Chad?
From,
Chucky's dad?
I think that's Chaz. Chaz sounds more like
Chaz?
a Rugrats
Chaz,
name.
yeah.
Yeah, Chaz. It's got to be Chaz.
Yeah, he was kind of doofy, but he was a good dad.
Actually,
Yeah, that's a good dad.
Which one was he? Which one was he? Was he the
The redhead.
redhead?
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
little mustache.
He looked. He's the fun
Yeah, he
dad.
always wanted to do what's best for Chucky,
Yeah.
and he would always remind Chucky, like he would talk to Chucky about their mom all the time, his mom all the time.
Oh, that was
Yeah, he-
Yeah.
Like I
He's
said,
talking to
that
Chucky, but he's
show-
not talking to his kid. Yeah, it's typical dad move, man. Good uncle, but terrible dad.
They didn't know that the
Classic.
babies could talk.
like
Yeah,
he does a really good
All right, Chucky's a baby.
yeah. he does a really
It's an
good
ugly one, dude. Fuck.
I guess talking to his kids, and like he does a good job of explaining what real life is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also just
So-
realized in that show, all the women are like the bread makers. like,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
the only one who's not is Chaz.
like Stu's wife. Well, later he gets like a Japanese wife, and then she's like a successful teacher, and like Angelica's mom's like a super businesswoman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dad's
yeah.
also successful, no?
I think so.
They're both business
Angelica's
people. And they don't
yeah,
have time
yeah.
for their kid.
I never
that's
saw
why
that.
Angelica's such an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their dynamic. So both of the parents are successful business people or something, and they have no time for their kid. So that's why Angelica's kind of a bully.
Yeah. Wow, that's too real, man.
Like I said, that show was anxiety and depression just for the children.
It's supposed to be
You
for
look at it, and you're like, we're one of these people in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're like, or that's my friend, and this is my other friend.
Yeah. When you watch it when you're a kid, you're like, haha, parents, and then when you watch
Going
it
on
as
an
adult, you're like, "Ah,
adventure."
shit." It's not even about the kids. You know, you watch the adults, you're like, shit.
Yeah, it's
What?
true.
Well, that's messed up. Rewatching Rugrats, but watching it from a parent's perspective, you know, like, it's okay, man.
It's so sad.
It is.
It's so sad.
Each
Like-
episode would be like 4 minutes.
Yeah. Work for 16 hours, then go to sleep.
Oh no.
I was in it for the baby adventures.
Yeah. There's not he's not necessarily a dad, but a good father figure is Grandpa and Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah.
He was basically Arnold. Yeah, he was a father
Yeah.
figure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. Holy moly. Oh, Mr. Win.
Oh, the Vietnamese guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
He would have been a good dad if his backstory wasn't so tragic.
Yeah. I mean, they found
Oh.
each other at the end, but also very tragic.
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
It happened in the end, so that's why it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very tragic dad
yeah.
story, but
Would you consider Professor Utonium a good dad?
Is that Powerpuff Girls?
It is Powerpuff
Yes.
Girls. I mean, he made them.
how good a dad can you be when your daughters can protect themselves?
I
You
think
have
he
to
did
teach them how to use their
okay.
powers.
Yeah, so I mean, in the end, as far as if we take away the powers, I think he was a pretty good dad.
Mm.
Yeah, I think he's okay until you bring Mojo Jojo into the conversation.
That's true. He abandoned Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
That's why Mojo Jojo's the way he is.
No, Mojo Jojo got jealous and ran away because he felt like he was forgotten.
Yo, and who forgotten him? Huh? Who forgot
That was all,
him?
but that was an assumption. That wasn't what Professor Utonium did.
Yeah,
Well,
so technically Mojo
why
Jojo.
would he
is a
assume
teenager.
that? It's because he feels like he's being neglected, you know?
Mm.
It's like, why does a kid feel like he doesn't feel loved? It's because he ain't receiving no love. That's
Maybe.
why.
I don't know. You're just a
Are you gonna be
regular
like, this
monkey.
kid's stupid. I'm loving him. I'm throwing cash on him, man. How you not
Nah,
know?
you're just
I'm
a regular
feeding him.
monkey, and you've got 3 super powered daughters. I would feel a little intimidated too.
Yeah, like technically Mojo Jojo is like a teenager. Like
true,
in
yeah.
terms of he's just an old
Yeah.
like in monkey years. he's
a
still like
grandpa.
yeah. I put Bob Belcher on a list from Bob's
Oh,
Burgers.
Bob.
Oh,
He's a good fucking dad, and that's
He
the
is,
mom is the comic relief.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not-
I love her relief. It's so good.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah, I want to be her. I don't want to be Bob.
Yeah, I think you mentioned
Well, why you do that? Why don't you just go across the street and ask him?
I want to dance, Bobby. All right, that's me. I want to be that person.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
And like,
that's so good.
yeah, Linda's so funny. She just goes like, "Oh, isn't that sweet, Bob? Look, Bob, isn't that sweet?" She's like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
it's okay. Dude, that's literally me. I'm Bob.
You're Bob. I'm Linda."
That's funny.
my
Oh,
God.
Wow, look
God.
at that! Wow.
And you're like, oh, okay, that's cool, I guess.
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
God, Kevin is Bob.
Yeah, but holy, yeah,
Good
wow,
Bob
this guy too
Bob
real.
with 3 Lindas.
No, my kid's gonna
What's
be
up?
fat and make fart noises.
Yeah, that's why you have 3. So
Yeah.
you get a Tina, and you also get a whatever.
Oh, I
the
don't
other
want a
girl's name.
Tina. Tina's are the worst.
What's
Tina's
the other
like
girl's
a
name?
Meg.
Oh, I forgot.
Like a Meg.
Pink bunny hat daughter.
Oh my God, what's her name?
I forgot her name.
Forgot. Tina's the only one I remember.
Yeah.
No, I know,
She
I
has
know.
a unicorn sex diary.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's been a
Pink.
while.
Look it up.
Bunny ears, Bob's Burger.
It's
It's been a while since I've
Louise.
Louise.
It's Louise.
Yeah.
Oh man, Louise is a troublemaker though.
Yeah.
Oh, Louise is definitely a troublemaker.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell
She's
That
the
show was
let's
just
try
chaos.
this, and if there's something bad that's gonna
It's the
happen,
chaos.
oops.
Oh
Oh,
god.
I
so
also
bad.
put I also put Marlin from Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, he's a good
That's a
dad,
good dad.
man.
That's a
He
good dad.
traveled the freaking ocean to find his
Yeah.
son.
He
Oh,
crossed the ocean to
Even
find his son.
Crush, he's like, "Yo, what's up, little fish?"
Hey, little
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, he's a good dad too.
yeah,
Crush is the doofus dad for sure. Yeah,
yeah,
doofus good dad.
yeah. But it's his son matches his energy, so it's all good.
Yeah, see, and that's how much of an influence you have as a parent.
Yo.
You
Oh,
think
man.
Nemo is nervous and weird?
Yo,
It's because his dad is.
Yep.
And I love seeing those like that kind of dynamic in shows too, where it's like this father and child relationship is flourishing because usually they have the same personality and they get along very well, and it's really
Mhm.
funny.
I think another doofus dad would be what was Steven Universe's dad? Greg. That's where Greg came from.
Oh,
Greg
yeah,
Universe.
Yeah, he's
a different
Yeah,
cartoon.
same kind of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very I want the best for my kid, but I don't know what to do because he's kind of like a new kind of kid.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Got
That's
a gem in his stomach.
yeah.
But they had a lot of heart to hearts, but a lot of those heart to hearts always follow up with Greg just being like, well, I didn't want to be this kind of dad. I want to be the cool, fun dad. So let's go do something cool and fun.
Yeah.
His name is Greg Universe. All right.
That's why it's
It's a
Stevie.
dope
His original last name was DeMeo, but he changed it to Universe when he became a musician.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I guess like all the '90s sitcom dads were like kind of doofus
Yeah.
in a way. Like Hal. Well, Hal was like early 2000 probably.
It
From
was
Malcolm
borderline.
in the Middle.
Yeah. Malcolm the Middle
Like,
one.
the name, I feel like it was based in the 90s because it was like that kind of suburbia where
Yeah.
it's just like, oh my god, it actually looks, in my opinion, that's my version of hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels
Alex.
like in terms of like Western 90s 2000s whenever they had like doofus, they had more like doofus father figures because that was the easiest way to write the conflict of like he's in this like family but maybe he's not completely 100% happy but he's still there, and anime is like he's just not there.
Yeah, just write it out. Problem solved.
Yeah.
One less character to write.
Yeah, sometimes even two.
Exactly.
The kids
That's why
just
they're
live by
orphans.
themselves.
Yeah.
Oh man, doofus dads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what would be more like interesting for you guys. One that's like gone and then it's a journey of like finding closure, or one that's like not complete, like they're around but you don't feel fulfilled for the relationship and it's a process of like rekindling it.
Oh,
I don't like either of those actually.
yeah, those both kind of suck.
Yeah, I want. Go.
Yeah, I want the one where they're like, I don't know who my dad is. I want to rekindle it. And then you
Yeah.
find out who his dad is, and you're like, man, you're kind of ass. I don't like you. And then we're like, game over. Get out of my life. You know?
That'd be
And then
cool.
I'll be like, great. That's good TV.
Yeah,
That's good TV, dude.
I'll watch
That's good
that.
TV.
You know? Because there's like a journey. He's like, the son's just like reminiscent, or the daughter, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh man, my dad's like, I hear all these great things, or like they'll have like this false image of, or portrayal of what they want their dad to be, and then they
Yeah.
meet him, he's just like some bum, and he's just like, man, we're good.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
And then
That's what happened to God.
Yeah. Actually, that's true. Because then they always look at the uncle or the other father figure, and then they're like, "Just because he's your father, doesn't mean he's your daddy." And I'm like, "Oh,
He's a good dad.
We forgot about freaking.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah, Mary Poppins, y'all. Yeah.
That's a good dad.
He's a good dad.
Is it Yodon?
Yondu,
Yondu.
Udon,
You're getting the
Yoda."
right letters. You're getting the right letters.
They're all there.
Yondu.
Wrong order though. Udon.
Oh, that's another good tragic moment.
Oh yeah, when he went, I'm like, "Oh no."
It's like not Yondu.
They actually killed a huge cash cow there. Like everyone loves that guy.
I have a
So if
feeling.
you-
Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
Oh, yeah, apparently it's a meme that James Gunn always kills Michael Rooker in his movies.
Oh yeah, he
Oh.
killed him in Suicide Squad
Yeah.
too. In literally the first 3 minutes,
Yeah.
and he was the whole intro. Like he was gonna be a main character, and they killed him in like the first 5 minutes.
No.
He was the Lancer, right? He was the guy with the lance?
No. He was the guy who's just like, I'm smart and I throw a ball.
Yeah.
Like they made his character really shitty.
Oh, right. Yeah. And he
thought
got
he was-
scared.
Yeah.
He ran away. Oh,
And
yeah.
then they blew him up.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
actually, a good like Michael Rooker is actually a great father figure in the movie called Love and Monsters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys should watch that. It's a good
Yeah.
movie.
That's the one with the guy from the Maze Runner,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good
okay.
movie. It's a good movie for sure.
Yeah, I heard it was a good movie. Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But I think a father that if you were like a father figure that died, that made me sad. Probably like when Tony Stark and Peter.
Oh.
Like I liked and was it Peter Park?
Yeah.
Kerr.
Uh,
He's not Kareem. He's not Peter Park. He's Peter Parker.
It's Korean version.
Peter Park.
Yeah. Like when I think like I fucking bawled my eyes out at the movie theater when Peter swung out of the portals. It was just
Yeah.
like, oh my god, Mr. Stark. And I was just like, oh man.
Oh, and then he hugs him.
Weren't y'all
Yeah,
together?
they hug.
Didn't we
Yeah.
watch that movie
Love the
together?
hug.
Yeah.
No, I watched it with Jen.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
I
just
love
like-
the hug.
Yeah. Like I love
Throwback to the.
dynamic. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
hugging you. I'm just opening the door for you.
Yeah. And he hugged him.
Uh,
But
oh no, Tony.
But I need to open up my Patreon stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let's talk about one more while he's opening it. Liam Neeson in Taken.
Oh, that's a. I mean,
Oh my god, how
What
did that not
Yo,
come up?
Yo, Liam Neeson in anything where he has to get something.
Yeah, hell yeah. There's 3 of those movies.
they made 3 of them. They didn't get better, but I mean, he's still a pretty efficient dad.
He's efficient, but not efficient enough because a real dad wouldn't have had their kid kidnapped in the first
Yeah,
place.
once is already enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a bad dad.
I also saw. I forgot to mention that every time Bruce Willis plays a father, he's always a bad dad.
Yeah, because he's like, according to the media, he was kind of a bad dad in real life.
I think in real life he's not a great dad. So for him it's easy because Bruce Willis doesn't act
Oh,
anymore.
he just be himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just
Yep.
he just talks in that monotone.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll wrap things up here.
Yes, we will. Great
before
topic,
we
my
end
friend.
things.
Yeah.
Before we end things, we got a few peeps we got to shout out because they're cool and they support us. So I'll shout out. We got Shannon B.
Yeah.
All right, we got Eddie Ordaz.
Yeah.
We got Jen Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Christopher Fu. We got
Yeah.
Siberia Cosplay. We
Yeah.
got Bruno. We got
Yeah.
Brienne Bank.
Yeah.
We got Nene. We
Yeah.
got Stephanie Guzman.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
Erdo Don.
Yeah.
And then we got Maria. We got Baron Takedown.
Yeah.
Ollie
Yeah.
TB.
Yeah.
Lucky Butter MC.
Yeah.
Alex Daniel Vasquez and
Yeah.
Veronica Ivanova. Thank
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you.
For supporting us. And I
Thank
thank you everyone who listens to this podcast or watches this on YouTube or whatever, for hanging out.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I am Kevin.
The guy in the hat is Nico.
Yeah.
The guy.
He's that guy over there. Who you?
I'm Seb.
Yeah, and I'm Theo.
And if you don't know,
Now
now you
know.
know.
Now you know, man.
but
I
people, listen to
didn't
this
know where
podcast-
we're going in.
people listen to this podcast will have no idea because they're just like, who's wearing a hat? Who's wearing a hat?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because they're listening.
You know what? You
forgot.
can guess. It's the one who's always wearing.
A hat, right?
Yeah.
That's true. I'm
It
the
has to
only one
be.
who wears a hat.
Majority of the time, I would say
Yeah.
90% of the time it's you. Sometimes I join in with a hat, but these guys never wear hats.
Yeah.
Nico's always trying to make a statement when he wears a hat, man. Today he's trying to say he's a cool guy.
It's the only hat I ever wear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the cool guy hat I wear sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
He has a
Yeah.
different hat. There's a cool guy hat and there's a I'm a cool guy
Yeah.
hat.
yeah. Also,
Like he's
thank
trying
you.
to make a statement.
Also, shout out to
That's your-
Jesse Hart for donating. That was actually really cool.
Oh yes.
Yes. Thanks,
oh shit!
Jesse.
Thanks,
you.
dog.
Yeah. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. And thanks for giving us a bunch of suggestions in the chat as well. Jesse Hart was very, very active, as well as who else was in here?
Common Court, Maria, Canoodle, Maria, Vanity is
Oh.
here.
Kennedy Ninetales the Fox?
Yeah,
We forgot to
Yako.
mention Vegeta.
it's
Hey,
okay.
Vegeta, he's at this point, he's a Avatar: The Last Airbender. We
Yeah.
talk about him like every
Yeah.
episode.
Otaku Trash Panda, Steven the homie was here for a bit. Shantae,
Oh, what the?
Oh
Faith,
wow.
Faith Chang, K-pop Kitty. Oh, wait, that's an old account. Never mind. That's yeah, I think. Anyways, yeah, that was it's nice to see you guys in chat. Hope you guys don't mind us trying out streaming our podcast sessions on YouTube. And what we usually do is we kind of like directly address the comments after we kind of talk about the topic, but we try to integrate it into as we're speaking, as you're writing them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that Seb does a really good job of incorporating them without it feeling forced and without breaking the flow. But we're here reading and listening, and for any corrections that you guys have for us.
That's true. If we're wrong,
in
we
chat.
will. You can let us know.
Yes, and we're I'm not sure if it was decided yet, but I think the majority of our streams are going to be on this platform from now on.
Yeah, we were on Twitch, but apparently it's good to keep all y'all on the same platform.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
know,
feel like
it's weird. Yeah.
I feel like we get the most interaction with you guys here, anyways. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So look forward to this every week.
yes,
We don't know when, but it's usually happens every week.
yes,
90% of the time. So
yeah, that's true.
Yes.
90% of the time. And it's not always on the same day, so get ready for that irregularly scheduled programming.
It's the way it is, you know.
Just the way it is.
Yeah.
Life be like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
Alright.
we'll wrap it up.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Alright.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Okay.
See you guys.
See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.